Look at this video. There's one police car with the lights on, and there's yeah, it's one with the lights on. There was another one with the lights on, but you don't see him. And the thing that what's so special, oh yeah, you do. Hey, look. They camouflage what they do, just like they did in Hungary. They pretend like there's someone special in town, and what they do is they use like their best cars when they're tracking you. You know, what is the coincidence? A few minutes ago I did the video about the SUV that had the blue license plate on it and how it was a special car with government officials or government employees in it. And I told you that, you know, the license plates in Serbia are really, they have a white background, but this one had a blue background, and that's how you knew it was a special license plate. And I stayed there to do the video for 14 minutes. Directly after that SUV left with the government employees in it, or the, you know, whatever you want to call them, dirty police officers, dirty military personnel, whatever. Right after I did the video, I got on the bus, and I just now got off the bus here, across the street, across this crosswalk. And after arriving here and coming down this street, that's when I saw these other 3 cars that had their strobe lights on. What are the chances of that, first of all, happening? Why do I always see this everywhere I go? I don't go outside that much, but when I do, this is always happening. That's number one. Number two, let me get across the crosswalk. Let me make sure the drivers are doing what they're supposed to do. But apart from that, what are the chances? And I don't know if this one is doing what he's supposed to do. Anyway, what are the chances of me getting off the bus and seeing another set of cars with the lights on? Tell me this. What kind of government, like I said, they camouflage the cars and pretend like, you know, there's an important person in town and they're escorting a person because they have the Serbian flag on the front, and then they have the lights going on as if like the president of the US or some countries in town. But first of all, it's Saturday night. It's like about 6:30 or something in the evening. Almost 6 in the evening. And I don't believe that the president is going to be coming down this street. I haven't lived here enough to know if this is a main street, but I doubt it very seriously. Where is he coming from? What is going on? And why were there not a flood of cars? Meaning many cars. You would think that if an event was just over, that the streets would have been blocked off. And yeah, I know that the devil's advocate is going to say not always. Alright. Well, let's go with this. Even if the streets weren't blocked off, don't you think that you would have seen a lot more cars coming from wherever this important person came from or was coming from? But that's the thing, it's not an important person. But that's a way for me to not make videos, and I don't even think that they really wanted me to know that I think that they kind of did do that because they thought I can't even talk today. I'm so excited about the situation until sometimes I can't talk. Let me slow down a little bit. Alright. They do it because they don't expect me to know that it's them following me. But then again, sometimes they do want me to think and know that it's them following me. But the thing is, for you, the viewers, who perhaps may be naysayers about whether or not this is really happening, they know that if you see the flag in the different types of cars that look like they're VIP cars, they know that perhaps if they use those cars, it would decrease the validity of what I'm saying. But at the same time, if you are a targeted individual, or if you do believe what I'm telling you, good. You know another way that they track you. And I can't say that they do this in the US. In the US, they have 1,000,001 different types of cars. They use white trash to track you. They use police cars, ambulances, cable company, light company, water company, all these people to follow after you to camouflage what they're really doing. Because who's going to believe that they've hired someone who's driving a truck for an electric company or a water company to follow an ordinary individual. Most people won't believe it, but I have to walk, and I think you get the gist of everything that I'm saying. I hope you do anyway. But this is how much they're on me. And in a way, it's a good thing that me and my mother are separated, because she's in one country going through it, and I'm in another country going through it. And that's another tip for you. If you have family who can stand on their own, even though they may be tracked, let them stand on their own, because trust me, if they're after both of you, it's going to be a little bit more difficult for them to keep track. Or it's going to be more difficult for them to keep track of you if you're in two separate places. What they love is when you're in the same place, because they understand the dynamics more, and they don't have to compare notes as much. They don't have to compare notes as much. But alright, I'll talk to you in a little bit.